G'day, I'm Clive and welcome to CDP Outdoors. Heading to Gringer Creek today, 16 kilometres, and the time is 5:35. And as you can see, it's still dark. Today's going to be my last day on the Bibbulmun track for 3 or 4 weeks. I'm going to make it down to the old North Bannister Roadhouse and then get a lift back home, do the old shave and shower and throw my clothes in the wash, and I have to be in work this afternoon by 2:30. I've got my grandson's birthday next weekend. Then it's my wife's birthday the following weekend, and then my wife goes away the following weekend. So we're looking, it'll be about 4 weeks before I can get onto this next section from Gringer Creek to Dwellingut. I've just got my walking legs. I know it's been a fantastic 4 days out, and this is my 5th day. Some of the sceneries has been fantastic. Some of the people I've met out here, they've just been great. It's cold. There's my walk sign. Yeah, the people have been great. The weather started off freezing cold, but then yesterday was a lovely day, and now it's freezing cold again this morning. But looking at the sky, it should warm up as the sun comes up. The shelters are clean. I prefer taking one of the camp pitches, or throw my hammock up between 2 trees if there's other people in the shelter. That's happened last night. I got there, I sat all day just relaxing, enjoying the sun. I decided to put my hammock up inside the shelter, in between the bunks. Like get an early night, so I want an early start. So I think it was about 6:30. So got my head down. 8 o'clock. A couple of guys come in. Head torches on full blast, making a racket. That was me awake for another 3 hours. But I should have put it up between 2 trees, away from the shelter. My fault. So, if you think you're going to get to a shelter at 1-2 o'clock and have it to yourself, don't hold your breath. People could turn up at 8-9 o'clock. I've even had people turn up at 11 o'clock when I've been out. So, if you're a light sleeper, take earbuds. Not earbuds, earbuds. It's time I can turn my headlamp off now. So off in the pocket. Wildlife at this time in the morning is just fantastic. All the birds are singing as it's getting light. Bibbulmun. They were out at the shelter. They hopped off as I went around to use the toilet. Nerang, probably one of the prettiest shelters or areas around the shelter that I've seen. Okay, I'm going to carry on walking a little bit longer and when it gets a bit lighter and I can show you more, I'll put the camera back on. So until then, it's 6:25 and the sun's coming up and it's starting to poke its head through the trees now. So it's beginning to warm up, so time for the jacket to come off. Give it a shake, make sure there's no little critters hanging on. It's 7:30 and it's getting warmer, the sun's coming up. But remember, drink your water, because even on the cooler mornings you can still get dehydrated and your body still needs fluid. And taking sips doesn't really work with dehydration, because all that happens is that your body organs absorb any fluid that's going in and you get no benefit from it. You need to take a good amount of a drink, like 4 or 5 sucks on your tube here, so you can actually feel it in your stomach and going down your throat, and so your organs can take what they want and you've got a small supply still left. I just want to give a shout out to a couple of people. Ross from WP Science and Graphics. I know it's got nothing to do with hiking, but he's been giving me a lift. He first of all took me to the northern terminus in Laplander, and then 2 days later he came back and picked me up at the Discovery Centre, and then first 2 days I did the videos all the way to Ball Creek, and then I had to go back to work, and then again he dropped me back off at the Discovery Centre so I could do my videos on Ball Creek to the Brooklyn shelter. and then he picked me up at the Brookton Highway. Another thank you there, Ross. And then on this section, again he dropped me off at the Brookton Highway, and now he's meeting me down at the Albany Highway, North Bannister. So thank you very much, it's much appreciated, you're a good man. And what I'll do, I'll put a link to his business website down in the comments section, and also Survival Supplies Australia. They've been very patient with me, turning up there at different times, phone them up first and make sure it's okay, and trying this pack out, and eventually went back and bought it. They ordered me some pouches in for the pack, so they've looked after me, and they've also shown me the range of different meals you can carry. And on this section I've carried their Happy Camper meals, and I had the chicken and vegetable casserole last night, very nice. I had the Cattleman's beef and something, I can't remember now. Each meal I've had has been really nice. That's the first night I had the meatballs. I like that one. I've had that one before. So go and have a look at the meals they've got there, and at the packs and everything else they've got. So thank you all at Survival Supplies Australia for helping me out. Okay, looking at the time now is about 8:30, and I've been able to hear the traffic from the highway for about the last 10 minutes. So that's a sign that we're getting closer to Gringer Creek. Probably another 3-4 kilometres to go. I don't mind. Not today, even though I'm puffing a little bit from that little bit of an incline. It's just been beautiful all the way, starting in the dark and hearing Mother Nature wake up, the sound of all the birds, seeing a couple of the kangaroos hopping across the track. Yeah, it's just been beautiful, watching the sunrise through the trees and the smell of the bush. There's nothing like it. And the warmth of that sun as you're walking through the trees, and you'll get the shade of the tree and then the sun come through, and it's just nice. It is really, really nice. Actually, I think I better stop and have myself a drink of water. That's good. Oh, nearly took the camera out then. .30, and I think it's time to take another water drink. It's warming up now. I think shortly I'm going to have to take my Smartwool thermal underlayer off. At Nerang there's no phone signal, so if you want peace and quiet, that's the shelter to be at. And I think I was nearly an hour and a half in before I even got the signal today, and then it was very weak, but the signal for the last hour now has been pretty good. So if you're planning on being picked up at North Bannister, you'll be able to phone some of these, let them know roughly where you are. Shelter, Gringer Creek. Feeling good now. Just started to ache I had, my waist from carrying my pack. So that's a nice sign. See the shelter there. Thinking I can take the pack off, and also take my base layer off, because it has got warm now for walking. And there's a sign, the happy face sign, the shelter sign. Hey, see, happy face, yay! Made it, Gringer Creek. Okay, that walk wasn't that hard, but I can feel it. And now I'm going to have to walk down to the North Bannister Roadhouse for my pickup. Yeah, less than 4.5 hours to get here, so it wasn't that bad. So if you've enjoyed this video, please go and hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it so you can be notified of all future videos. So until next time, get out there, have some fun and take care.